See, standardized tests
Yeah.
have a reputation of you sitting in a classroom with a pen and pencil, with a piece of paper and a pencil or a booklet, and you just do the test, and like a pin drops on classroom. But with them going online, this could change the whole demographic of standardized tests, and this
The
could,
thing that
well,
I feel like, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you go, you go.
Okay,
Sorry.
thank you. So this could this could change the way how students do standardized tests. So see, student, what I know is that I get pretty nervous when I go to school, when I sit down and do the test. But maybe being in your bedroom and just taking the test, that can be something
Mhm.
which could not only give you a higher score, but that could just make the test a bit easier for you.
I was gonna not compliment, but like add on to like the environment. So I remember so I was taking the PSAT um what was it, during October, somewhere around that. I don't exactly remember the date, but somewhere around like late October I took the PSAT. And at the time I couldn't take it digitally. I had to go to the school and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I that I was constantly fearing is like me catching COVID. I was like, oh, this is gonna be my day. I'm about to get it again. So basically, like the environment, if it wasn't bad enough, um, being sat in a cold room and like taking a test,
Yeah.
like if it's not bad enough, you also have to worry about catching, a pretty a virus.
Yeah.
So, and I had like a face mask, I had like a face shield, and the way the desks were set up horizontally, they were um they were 6 feet apart, but vertically, like the people behind me and in front of me, they weren't 6 feet apart. They were like what, like maybe like 2 feet or something like that. Not even.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
granted, like we're facing like face to back, but still, like I'm still not really that big of a fan of the layout.
Oh yeah.
But and then I remember I took a diagnostic test for like for some like for a course that I signed up to, and I did so I think the PSAT scored out of 1300 or 1400.
It's out of 1400. The PSAT.
Okay, because I got like some like an 1100 a 1117 or something. I don't even know exactly remember.
How much did you prepare for the test PSAT?
I didn't even prepare for
Dude,
anything.
that's
I'm
really
just gonna
good.
be
That's
honest.
really good. That's really good.
Like I was just there, just like online, just like watching like math videos. I was just like, all right, bet this is how I have to do like this kind of thing. I didn't even prepare for English. I was just like so scared for math. And then I took a SAT diagnostic, and which is basically they took like an old SAT thing, and they just gave it to me, and they're like, here, solve it, or here, do it.
Bruh.
And then I got, what was it, 1300 out of whatever the max score is out of the normal SAT. So and then I felt much more comfortable like sitting in like my own home and like a nice chair, like a beanbag. So I feel like that's something that schools overlook so much, especially here where we have STAR, where it like benchmarks our scores. I feel like if the school system really wants us to do better, environment is actual absolute key.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Nort, what do you want to say about it?
Yeah.
I think I have a different take in the subject because from what I see, from what I've experienced in this new year of the high school,
Hmm.
Hmm.
uh, of my sophomore year, basically, I feel like I would be more comfortable taking the test in school rather than online. And that's mainly because I do really struggle with procrastination and I often get distracted a lot. And so being home, able to access my other devices and other tabs and other things while doing it online is kind of distracting to me. Of course it's very subjective to a lot of people, but I feel like when I'm there, and to be honest, I don't really have much of a fear of COVID. I go to school for athletics, and so I kind of got over the point of getting COVID, and I don't
Hmm.
really have much of a fear of it, but I do take my precautions. Okay, I have my
Yeah.
precautions, but I don't really have much of that fear. So I think in school, when I only have a piece of paper and a pencil, and I think I can just like be able to focus just solely on that because that's all I'm limited to. I'm just limited to the test. But when I'm at home, I got my phone, I got my laptop, I got my PC, I got my console. I can just do random stuff, and I'm gonna just get distracted.